So this is an overview of Intermediate Accounting 1 and 2 because they're both laid out the same way. So the requirements for this class, what you're going to be going over, and I hope that going through all this process is going to give you a good understanding of some pretty challenging topics. So first we start with the SMART book. Most people love them. Some people don't, but here's the thing. If you go to look at them in terms of your way of reviewing the chapter and understanding the concepts, it's a very good way to do that, and you always want to do it prior to starting the rest of the requirements because these are a nice overview, but please don't leave them till the end because they take time. Concept reviews are an audio explanation, again, of the chapter, and there is a question that you have to answer after each topic is covered. So it's like a quiz. And then I have done audio lectures. There are multiple topics per chapter that show you how I work through the accounting problems. But if you have a question or if you don't see something you would like to see, please just email me and let me know. I appreciate any feedback. Now the homework, what I try to do is go through all the key topics and make sure I cover them. And then the short questions. These are done to ensure that you understand accounting concepts and how to apply them. Now the first thing you should do is review the syllabus and then go to Canvas. So when you go to Canvas, you're going to see the introduction in the course menu, and that kind of tells you what's, the outlay of the class itself. I have designed this class in modules. There's a module for every week. Now, to contact me, always use the inbox link so I know the class and section number. In addition, please indicate the chapter and specific problem in your email. Also include your first and last name because your email address does not always tell me who you are. Now, I am here to answer your questions, and I have worked through all these problems a million times, so I'm glad to help you. So if you get stuck, please email me. Don't wait till the end of the chapter and complain you didn't understand something. I am here to answer your questions. Now, when you go to the syllabus page, this is really great. You'll not only see the syllabus, but if you scroll down to the bottom, it shows you the assignment, all the assignments for the class by due date. All right? So, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom, and it'll show you each day when assignments are due. Of course, you don't want to wait till then. What you should be doing instead is going first, what you want to do, you should try to register for the class. You go to select McGraw-Hill, select Begin. Now, if you're taking Intermediate 2 and you took me before for Intermediate 1, or they used the McGraw-Hill Connect program, your access code should still be good. They also give you 2 weeks free. Now, when you go to the modules, which is you should go there every single Monday, because every week you go to a module and list all the requirements. Now, before you start Module 1, though, what you do want to do is go through and do the syllabus quiz, do the autobiography, and do the overview for the Connected Smart Book, how that program works. Now, each week module shows a chapter description, links to the professor's audio lectures, a list of the graded assignments, and practice exercises with no points. So as you can see in this particular example, for this chapter, I actually have 4 lectures that are specific to those topics. So one is, for instance, part 1 is the difference between the multi-step and the single-step income statement. Okay. So, you just want to select those to get through. Now, when you go to grades, it will show you a list of all the assignments and the points for each assignment. So this is something that will tell you. Now, make sure when you look at grades, this class is based on points. Sometimes this program, Canvas, shows a grade that is only based on what you've done so far, which is not your grade for the class. So make sure you focus on the number of points you need to get the grade you want, which tells you in the syllabus. Now, connect SmartBooks. Here's another thing to remember. You enter your answer here, and then select your confidence level. You need to select the confidence level or it will not advance to the next question. So make sure you select, even though it seems kind of silly, but I'm just telling you that's how this program works. Now, if you don't understand the question, and don't guess or you're going to get 1,000 questions, because this is based on right questions, questions that you answer correctly. So you want to make sure if you miss a question, you write down the answer because it's going to ask you again. So there, if you don't understand a concept, select that and it'll take you right to the page of the ebook that answers those questions. So this is really a good way for you to go through the book. Okay. Then you go back to the question, and if you get it correctly, you'll see green checks. Now, when you select the concept review, this screen will appear. It will show you the points, the due date, the number of attempts, and number of check my work. Okay? In this case, you only have one. Now, a reminder, when you do check my work, it will take you to a screen and indicate with a green check if it's correct. You then need to select Return to Question to proceed with the quiz. So in this concept review, there are 16 questions. You will first see a chapter overview, and then you can review a concept video if you want to, and then there's a multiple choice question. You can check your answer one time, and you have 2 attempts. Please remember to exit, save when you exit if you've not finished, but not submit before the due date or lose 1% per day after the due date. Now the homework, again, when you go there, it's going to show you the number of attempts, the due date, and the points, and the number of times you can check your work. In this example, 5 times. Now, if you want to have another attempt, then what you should do is understand that you're going to see the answers to the old ones, but what's going to end up happening is you're going to see a whole new problem. So remember that. So remember, there's instructor feedback. Now this is for me. This is in Canvas. It's worth 20 points, but it has to be done by the due date. And then, of course, you want to give feedback to the school. I look forward to working for you. And again, I can't stress enough, please ask questions if you don't understand something.